Hi, and welcome to Manifestiny. I'm Lauralouise Blatt, and you might be wondering, what is Manifestiny? So, the reason why I've called this Manifestiny is because for my whole life, and I'm talking about decades ago when I was a little girl, I always had this manifest destiny, something that was always in my heart. I always thought, if I need to do something, I need to manifest destiny. And it stayed with me my whole life. And actually, about a year ago, I was working with one of my clients. And he was talking about doing something really different, very, very successful, but starting something totally new. And he really wanted to manifest his destiny. We talked a little about how that had been such a resounding mantra in my life. And then I came up with Manifestiny. And as soon as I came up with it, I realized it was really something more about how I identified with manifestation in my life. And so I decided to make this course. Now, I will tell you, I actually thought that I created this word. But in doing some research in the Urban Dictionary, I have found that I'm in actually quite good company with General George Washington, who at the time his friends were all saying manifest destiny, and through all the rhetoric, he just wanted to cut it a little shorter and called it manifestiny. So that is the origin of the word, and I'm happy to share it in such good company as one of the forefathers and true visionaries of our country. So now, we all know that life is challenging, especially right now. The good news is that we're actually in pretty good company because the entire world is feeling this challenge, this stress, and this kind of emotional turmoil because our lives have changed so dynamically. Now, if any of you have been through my 45-day challenge, you know that moving things forward and making sure you have the right philosophy, the right state of mind, that you're doing the right things, that you're weaponizing your calendar to get your three bodacious goals are so important. But the difference between those two courses, like I would almost say that's the precursor to Manifestiny. Because for a lot of people, including myself, it was doing things that I've maybe never done before that I really wanted to do, like getting my PADI license and learning to scuba dive. For some people, it was getting back into the gym and training for a marathon or a triathlon, or it was writing that business plan that you've either been putting off or you really just wanted to get done and start that new business. The difference with a 45-day challenge where you're moving your all of your goals forward and you're getting your outcomes is that in Manifestiny, these are the goals that are in your heart, that are in your mind, the dreams that you've had for months, for years, for maybe even decades. And somehow they've just been put onto the back burner. And when you put your, head on your pillow at night, you think, how is it that I didn't get to do this? We're living in such an intensity, an era of intensity, I would say, where you're spending so much time in intensity. And a lot of people all over the world that I speak to are really feeling that they're lacking fulfillment in their life, that they're so stressed and they're so intense about everything that they're not getting the things that really light them up. And the things that really light them up are starting to get dimmer and dimmer and seem to be further and further away from their reach. Living without true fulfillment is almost like being in a self-imposed jail. Because the thing is, with those dreams, with those really special, passionate missions that you have in your life, you don't really have any voice or outside expectation for you to achieve them. But it's what you personally long for, what you dream about, and what's in your heart. It's funny how we often put ourselves in the back seat of our own life. I mean, really, isn't it true? You go your whole day and you've done all the things you need to do for your business, for your finances, for making sure that your employees are doing the right thing, that your kids are okay. But then you get to the end of the day and you realize that you haven't actually spent any time in the things that matter most to you or the things that you really dreamed about for so long. And you find that that thing that used to excite you, that used to be this bright light in your life, is getting further away and dimmer and dimmer. You know, That's what we want to address in Manifestiny. The 45-day challenge created a lot of great protocols and habits and steps and concepts that are going to get you into the proper state. But it's really the stepping stones to your own greatness and your destiny. Those things aren't the end game, but they are the necessity for your journey. So in Manifestiny, I want to make sure that you and I are prepared for the journey we're undertaking and make sure that we're taking the steps to actually get there. The concept is creating a lifestyle that continually supports your dreams, your mission, and your destiny. So Manifestiny is really creating that groundwork so that you can make sure you're taking everything that means something to you to the next level. And when you put your head down on your pillow at night, you're going, yes, I've made some steps towards that. Even if it's one little step a day is a game changer. I mean, it's the law of compounding, and I know you guys all know that. Life takes a lot of work, even if you're not pursuing your destiny. I mean, we're all working hard, we're working smart, we're getting our things done. And most of the people I know are actually very responsible. But so many of us get to the end of the day and they realize, I haven't worked on my big goal, my dream. What you once believed was your destiny has just become some foreign island that you floated away from. You know that thing that you thought about for months? That thing that when you close your eyes, you dream about? And it might even be, if you really look at it, and I know I've done this, I'll be like, wow, when I first had that dream, it was 13 years ago and life got in the way. Well, Manifestiny is like, let's take our life back and not let it get in the way. To get our faith back in the things that matter to us, the things we believe in ourselves. Because if you don't get the stuff done that you really desire, you're never going to get your Manifestiny. So right now, we're all working smart and hard, but let's take that intensity instead of just putting to getting our crap done every day. Let's take that intensity and really harness it to manifest our dreams. It requires moving forward step by step. What you do today, what you eat today, how you keep your body primed today, and how you structure your day. And believe it or not, I say this from my own personal experience. It all starts with working and clicking and making it all happen together. It all starts happening once you do a couple of small things. So, number one, you've got to decide. I mean, really decide that life dream. And I'm not saying think of something brand new. I'm saying let's go to that life dream, that pursuit, that idea that you've had in your heart, that maybe God put in your heart, that you've always felt that it was your purpose in life, that thing that you really wanted. Decide that you're going to not give up on it. Decide that you're going to put that in front of you and make that your light, your target. Then get committed. Number two, get committed. In that commitment, you've got to harness your passion again and manage your state. So once you harness your passion, you manage your state, what do you need more than anything? More than any one thing? You need explosive energy. And that is so critical. If you want to manifest destiny, if you want to get that big dream, that big life pursuit, you must have energy. So we're going to work on how to get that energy back in your life. And then how you take action every day to move towards it. So today, I have just one simple thing. Decide what life dream, what life pursuit that you have, what destiny is it that you want to manifest? And please join me for Manifestiny. That's it for today. Just one thing. What is it that you want to manifest that you believe is your destiny? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me.